Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Last time we did all this little island crap that we were doing. This time we're going to explore Kindle Road, this nice little area, and who are you? I'm beginning to get a sunburn. Maybe don't stand in the sun so much. So, not last episode, I believe it was 2 episodes ago, maybe? Ooh, a Psyduck. Actually, the first time we've seen one. Oh, I didn't bring my grass type. Oh well, we'll be fine. I mentioned that we could catch Ponyta or Rapidash in the Pokemon Mansion. That's not true because in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they actually moved the locations of Ponyta and Rapidash from in there to Kindle Road. There's going to be some patches of grass up ahead, so that's where you actually can get your Ponytas and Rapidashes. So you can't really take advantage of that in-game trade to get Seal right before the Fire-type gym like I thought you'd be able to, but, you know, you can't. I mean, you can still get it, and it'd be a Pokemon that could get additional experience. I don't understand why we're having trouble with just a Golduck here. Come on, power through. Thank you, Chubulon, you're great. So, last time I decided to leave Venusaur in the PC, and I brought a different Pokemon with us. One that kind of is going to be maybe a little surprising that we're bringing it with us, but I had a very specific reason. I have Fearow with us to fly back here when we're done exploring up ahead. Oh, you're so awful. Thanks for the money, or lack of. But also, Meowth couldn't learn a move that we are going to be getting access to up ahead, so one that we're going to need to get that. I'm going to get interrupted halfway through. Spearow. I'm just going to ignore. Really? What? I guess, I mean, yeah, it is faster than me. That's annoying. I guess we're going to have to take it out. Rock Slide. Can't use our new move on it because it's a normal type. I wonder how much experience that gives. Not deadly squats. Let's go ahead and just use a Repel. I'm not going to fight really any of the trainers here yet, but I will show off one thing that I am really... Oh. Okay, I guess she's not going to fight me. Let's skip this dude if possible. I hate you. You know, everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. How about you, dude? How do you taste? Because I'm pretty angry at you right now, so I might just eat you. Camper Brythe. Nidorino. At least you have something that's not, you know, a Grimer. Because that would suck to have to deal with that right now. Alright, cut it out. Strength. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with Snorlax. Oh, its attack is finally 100. Sand Slash. We'll go with Bobo. Yeah, if you didn't catch that, Hitmonlee is with us. I kind of just picked out whatever Pokemon I thought would be able to learn the move that we're going to get access to in a second. But you know, this is a good time to kind of show off that a lot of the trainers around here have pretty they have competent Pokemon for this level in the game in terms of levels, so take advantage of that. Get you some experience. We'll go with Prolapse. Just because. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Amulet Coin. Duh, I definitely should have sent him out, or sent her out. Brick Break. I don't know if Prolapse had Brick Break the last time I recorded, but if not, I bought it for her from the Mega Mart or whatever it's called. There we go. Shake him and take his lunch money. Alright, so let's head down this way. Surf right here. Max Repel. They keep replacing the ones I use. And I'm not complaining, that's awesome. So, we're going to ignore this guy right now. We can't. Oh, we can ignore these guys. Let's see if we can time this right. Shit. Every morning before breakfast, I swim around this island. And that other guy's probably gonna get us too. Black Belt Shay. I guess that's Shay. You know, I maybe should have kept Mr. Mime with us. I think I left Mimey in there because I'm like, you know what? It's fine. He'll be fine because we can level him up later. But then I kind of forgot there's a lot of fighting types here. And that little Machop actually hurt Chubbylong quite a bit. But it's fine. Kind of weird that I'm faster than it, though. You would think I wouldn't be. Maybe it's just my levels. Ooh. I think Prolapse is like the safest bet we've got here. But, whoops. Yeah, we probably should have just, I didn't want to not bring Meowth because I didn't know if I'd need Cut or not, honestly. And I'm kind of wanting to keep him around for a bit because I want, uh-oh, shit. That move does more damage based off of whether or not you've been attacked in a turn, so... Yeah, it would have normally only done, like, I think 60 base power, so it just basically did a lot more. Let's see if we can get the hell out of here before that other guy gets us. Nope. Dress appropriately for battle. Lose that frivolous outfit. Dude, I'm sorry I don't want to dress up like Ryu from Street Fighter when I'm just going on a little journey. This is my backpack. My little Under Armour backpack that someone packed for me. I got my snacks, my fruit cup. I'm on an adventure. I'm 11. Shut the fuck up. Alright. You're looking very purple today, Machoke. Boom. Knock him, knock him, knock him, knock him, knock him. Damn it. That's gonna hurt. Don't worry about it. We're not going back to the Pokemon Center. There is a way we can get Snorlax fixed up without getting an item or anything like that. Hopefully Boat's faster. Not Boat, Prolapse. Hopefully she's faster. And we'll get some money from this dude for this. Okie doke. Black Belt. Ugh. Why me? Because you made fun of me, dude. Shut up. So, here we are in the Ember Spa. Very cozy little area. Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, people say. Yep. What's nice about this place is it effectively works as a Pokemon Center. The water is perfectly warm. It feels exquisite. Logan and the Pokemon were fully refreshed. So, yeah. You pretty much, rather than going back to the Pokemon Center, you can just heal up right here. And here is a cheat code for you. But first this. Hot springs go hand in hand with volcanoes. The Ember Spa here, well, I made it years ago. I hewed the pool right out of a gigantic boulder by hand. I was using this at the time. I suppose I can part with it. HMO 6 Rock Smash. This was not in the original game at all. And is kind of stuck in the post-game areas. So we are going to... Oh, wait, no. I was right. PM case is in this pouch. So we're going to use this, and it's a fighting type move that breaks boulders. So we're going to give it to Hitmonlee, because Boat can learn it. Huh. I'm actually surprised that... Oh, it learned Brick Break already. It actually has pretty decent moves. Alright, machine set. Hitmonlee is really cool, though. I don't know if, like, when I was talking about it when we got it, I have used one before in a Nuzlocke, and he was very cool. Have a look at my face. See how smooth my skin is? The hot springs water keeps my skin younger than my age. So, I'm actually gonna, before we head out, I'm gonna recommend something to you. Since you have access to a really easy Pokemon Center-esque area to where you can heal, this is where I go to do my late game training. And if my levels aren't where I want them to be at the end of this, like, game, this is where I'm going to recommend you train. So what I'm going to recommend you do is stand about right here. Wait for that trainer that's in the like, going up along the left there to come back. And make sure you have all these guys in range. I don't know when she's going to come back. Are you coming back? Yep. So... Okay, well, shit. That's embarrassing. Okay, now that she's in range, You have all these guys in range. It doesn't always work because sometimes they don't want to fight. But what you can do here is activate your Verse Seeker. And granted, we have not fought those two down there yet, but what I like to do is the Verse Seeker charges with steps. So for late game training, these guys are high enough level to where they won't kick the shit out of you, but you also can get decent experience from them, especially after rematching them. What I like to do is just go from here, fight all these guys, get as many of them in range, and challenge them to a fight over and over again. And then, to recharge the Verse Seeker, I go back in there, heal my Pokemon, and come back out. That is the best way, in my opinion, to train against people in this game. Because you can also get, rather than beating up wild Pokemon, that you can find some pretty high level ones, arguably higher leveled ones than these trainers. But you won't get any money for it, and you are going to need money for the late game. Due to, you know, you're going to need medicine for the Elite Four, because you're not going to get in there without taking some damage, and possibly some status effects. You'll probably have more status effects than you do damage, actually. But yeah, that's definitely my recommendation for you for late game training. I thought about showing this, like, closer to the end of the main story, but I figured I might as well show it here, rather than kind of making it, like, while we're here, rather than coming back later. But, you know, maybe when I am done with Victory Road and can't really, I might reference, like, hey, check episode whatever the hell this is, and go to a certain timestamp for when I'm talking about, like, late game training. I don't know. Maybe I won't need to. Maybe enough people will pay attention to it. But yeah, this is definitely what I recommend that you do. Because also, you can really trick these guys into doing double battles, so not only giving one Pokemon at a time experience, but these two, if you angle them in a certain way while they're running back and forth, you can double battle them. And then obviously, these two are a double battle. I'm not going to fight them. Well, you know what? We'll fight them. Why not? We'll go ahead and do that. Just so they don't, like, get in our way on the way back. My big brother and I make an awesome combination. I'm pretty sure they both have, yep, okay. I was thinking they had two Pokemon, but when you rematch them, I think they have, like, I think their Pokemon are, like, 40-something? I'm not sure. Not every Pokemon, when you re-challenge them, is, like, super stronger. Sometimes when you re-challenge some enemies, they'll have, like, items that you can steal with the move Thief. But not all of them. I was actually trying to steal a magnet off of some Magnetons while I was listening to a podcast the other day. In between, like, it was after I did a recording session. I was trying to get a magnet from Magnetons in the power plant, but I couldn't get one to even really. I couldn't. It's like, I think it's like a 5% chance of them actually holding them, and I wasn't trying to catch them. I kept using Fearow and having it use the move Thief that I taught it from the TM we picked up, and it just did not work. It did not work because they either didn't have them, and right after he would kill them, and I was not, like, buying revives for that, so. So now that we have Hitmonlee breaking open these rocks, we can get some of these items. Rock Smash isn't, like, super, like, intrusive in this one. Like, you'll have to use it a little bit in the post-game, and yeah, you can get Pokemon out of here. Mainly shit like Geodude, so nothing really you need to get excited over. Unless it's a shiny one. Oh, an Ether. I'll take it. I remember the first time I played through Pokemon Emerald, like, I bought the cartridge for it, and the first time I played it, I found a shiny Geodude. I think just while doing, like, I think I just did, like, one of the required rock smashes that you have to do, and it was so cool. I think one of the most fun times I've had in Pokemon was that first time playing through Emerald, because I never played through Emerald before. I'd only played through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I was already really excited to get that, and one of my HM users was a shiny Geodude, like, because I didn't want to use it, because I wanted to use the Pokemon I already had planned out. I kind of wish I used it instead of, because I ended up catching a Grumpig, or a Spoink involved in a Grumpig, and if you don't know this about Grumpig, it's kind of an awful Pokemon in that game. Like, it's not even really a good Pokemon in general. Like, it's better now, I think, just because it can utilize its moves better. but it's really not a good Pokemon. I don't really recommend it. I kind of hate that he wasn't good because I thought he was really unique and I actually like its design. And Spoink is really funny, but it pretty much was like only learning Psychic type moves, and that is not really good because a lot of stuff can resist Psychic, and it's really bad to just have only Psychic moves in the Emerald Elite Four because there's just a dark, like, you know, you have to deal with like dark types and stuff, and it's just not good. But yeah, I kind of wish I used that shiny Geodude instead, but I think maybe the only reason I didn't probably was because I already had a team planned out. And I also didn't have a way to trade, so that might have been what stopped me. But still, a golden Geodude's pretty neat. I don't know why I stopped to fight this guy. Oh, Boat? That's not really what I wanted. Oh, Meowth has an item for us. I'm not going to fight all these guys either, just because we don't really need to. So, you know. Come on, come on, come on! One thing that is cool, though, I was expecting, I guess since I don't always do long episodes, but I don't do, like, particularly short ones either. I thought we were going to be, that this series was going to kind of carry over into, like, around 50 episodes. If I were to make a rough guesstimate, the main story will be over, I think this is episode 25. The main story should be over in, like, I want to say by episode 30. Because I'm probably going to do Victory Road all in one episode. I just said I wasn't going to fight all these trainers, but this one was an accident. And what I'm kind of trying to think about what I want to do is handling the post-game. We're going to have to come back to these... Ooh, excuse me. We're going to have to come back to these islands. And I'm kind of wondering if I want to handle, like, the post-game episodes in just doing, like, maybe 2 or 3 really long episodes. Because there's a lot of the post-game in this is pretty neat. But some of it is just, since we don't have access to a lot of these, like, old events that were a part of this, some of the post-game for FireRed and Leaf Green are just not really anything cool. Like, there's whole islands that at one time had neat things in them, but now they're just kind of, there clearly is just something missing for them. And it's just, you'll see. I'm definitely going to research, like, what, like, kind of, like, look through what all I need to do in the post-game just to kind of remind myself. But if anybody's got, like, a preferred format for that, let me know. Would you rather see 2 or 3 long really long post-game episodes, like maybe an hour long, just so I can cover most of the ground I need to cover in one episode? Or would you rather just kind of how I structure it now, just do bit by bit by bit? Because I kind of want to finish the I want to get to the exciting parts, like the boring parts of the post-game out of the way, so I can do the thing about catching the super duper secret Pokemon and then rematching the league again. Because the final episode of the series, overall, like, post-game and everything, is going to be me rematching the Pokemon League. Over here. We'll try digging here. That treasure the admins have been talking about should be here. So that's not going to be something we can do until post-game. They won't really acknowledge us other than that. Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion will be the end of us. How terrifying is that? While we're terrified, would you like me to teach explosion? Terribly brave. I think Snorlax can learn it. He can't? Maybe he can learn self-destruct. Either way, it's definitely a move that you could consider. It does a shit ton of damage. I think it does, like, base 200, and if you have a normal type, obviously that's going to hurt way more. But obviously you're going to make your Pokemon faint, so kind of a gambit on whether or not you want to use it or not. I really tried to dodge you. You know how caves form inside volcanoes? No, I don't go near volcanoes, other than in fiction. That you definitely did not look like that. Like, did you go change clothes? Luckily, even though we don't have our grass type guys, we have ways to deal with it. So, oh yeah, we're on Mount Ember, by the way. Gloom. So, Mount Ember obviously is an area that was added in Pokemon FireRed. There is or Fire Red and Leaf Green, in comparison to, we're going to be catching the final legendary Pokemon, or out of the bird trio up here. Originally, in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, the legendary Pokemon was in Victory Road, just in a certain spot in there. And it's kind of hard to miss, but also easier to miss than you'd think. It's cool that it was there. It's kind of a reward for getting that far. It's like, oh man, what is this thing? Because obviously it has those like old sprites. It's like, it's another one of those birds that I may or may not have saw. It's odd looking. Oh, here's a Ponyta. And it's cool, but I also like the fact that they made an area that honestly suits this Pokemon better. I'm going to, you know, I don't need an extra bell. We're not even gonna. I said that, and then, 4 seconds later. Ponyta, don't do this. Oh, you know what? You are a free experience there, my friend. I'm sorry. One thing that is kind of cool about, I guess, from where I had to do a lot of off-screen training to get money for casino money, is that I'm really not going to have to do a lot of off-screen training to prepare. Ooh, Safeguard? Ooh. You know, I'm going to get rid of Confuse Ray. I have not used Confuse Ray at all. I'm kind of regretting that, like, right immediately, honestly. But I have not used Confuse Ray either. Safeguard is pretty cool. It protects your team from getting hit by status effects for 5 turns. So not only Lapras, but the rest of us too. I think when we get access to another move Lapras can learn, which we won't learn this move for a bit, I am just going to teach it that instead, but for now, really. But for now, Safeguard will do just fine. Oh, level 10, real scary. But yeah, I think the fact that I've been doing a lot of off-screen training for just prepping for the game and making sure I had what I needed and stuff, I'm not going to have to do much off-screen training before the league. Because I'm not going to do... I'm going to get through Victory Road before I decide how much I need to actually try. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Dude, I have never had this much luck with pickup in these games before. This is crazy. I have 8 rare candies right now. That's another thing. It's like, if I'm having trouble getting one of my guys to level up to the extent I need him to level up, I have 8 rare candies. I can just, like, skip the training for one of them. Ooh. That boy is high leveled. I think there's an item up here. Yep. A dire hit. That is going to up your chances of doing a critical hit. We're probably just going to sell it. Get, like, 300 Poké Dollars off of it. Check up here. Really? An active volcano is one that's erupting, or about to. Thank you. Thank you. How would I... Why wouldn't an active volcano be the one that's active, you idiot? I'm sorry, you're not an idiot, Logan. I just got completely flabbergasted by that. I see idiot and then see my name immediately. And I was just like, now don't I feel silly? I was about to call this man stupid. Executor. Okay, Logan here is a little stupid because he has 2 of the same kind of Pokemon and has only evolved one of them. At least he kept him long enough to have Hypnosis. At least. At the very least. We're actually going to get used to that because he's probably got Dream Eater. And we're going to finally use one of these 3 Awakenings. Yes. It's going to waste a move on Dream Eater. Oh. I think Executor can learn Dream Eater. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe next time I play this game and use it, I might use that. Because I can get it from the, that move tutor. If I can teach him Hypnosis, I might try that. That would be kind of fun. There we go. Really? What? I remember the fact that it still raises special, or lowers special defense. Like, in this chain, even after the physical special split, Shadow Ball still lowers special defense. I remember I used to think that Shadow Ball was a special move in these games, because I knew that about before the physical special split. I didn't know that Ghost was a physical thing, so I'm like, oh, well, Shadow Ball lowers special defense, making it a better move each time. No, it's just a coincidence. Wow, your AI is really broken. That egg on the far right of his head is really funny. They're like, there's something going on here, boys. Please stop doing that. Don't get in my way! I didn't think this would take this long to get up here, but this fool, Logan, was in our way. Whew, that was hot. Sweat's erupting from me. Not from me. That's a you problem, man. Is there anything right here? Yes, an Ultra Ball. Thank you. We're gonna need that. Oh, yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Heading here was the correct way because we actually... You'd think going up here... Nope, it's blocked off. So we actually do need to go this way. Mount Ember. We're gonna go ahead and throw up another repel here. I have super potions? Plural? Cool. Let's go ahead and give the other one to Prolapse. Because obviously we're gonna need her to be able to tank a hit or two. Okay. It's so cool though, like the way that's like kind of moving into a volcano. You never really get a great look at it, but it is neat. I keep bumping into so much shit. The steam coming up is a cool little effect though. So yeah, if you go down here, pretty much that's just the way that we couldn't get up before. Check this way. Firestone. Very nice. And an Ultra Ball. I can dig that. We're gonna need them. If judging by the last shithead we dealt with, I'm sorry. Alright, push this stuff out the way. Is there something on the other side? Probably not, but couldn't hurt to check. Rock Smash! No Geodudes. Oh, I forgot we need to smash this rock too. I can't even remember if that item... I want to... If I were to make a rough guess, that's a nugget, I think. Is it? Firestone. Okay, I was wrong. Still valuable. And we are going to sell it because I don't need to evolve any more Pokemon. Okay, there was nothing right there. I was right. So, check this, check this, check this, check this. Nope. Alright, now we got another little mini puzzle here. A little intimidating looking, probably, but we'll be able to pull through it. Watch me get it wrong. Nope, we're good. Alright, so this Kentucky Fried Bastard is the last legendary Pokemon that we have to catch. Before post-game, anyway. So we're going to put Prolapse in front, and we're going to do us a little savey save. Yes. I've learned my lesson. Yo! Moltres! This is the final of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon. Fire Flying type. And if you need a Pokemon with Flamethrower, this thing's already packing it. It's probably... I don't know. I think it's actually considered the worst of the 3. Personally, I always liked him the best, just because I think he's very visually striking. I think, especially the fact that, like, I don't know, the fire effects, whenever he's shown in 3D, he can look pretty damn cool. It's just... And also, he's a Pokemon, I guess that it's a chicken that's on fire. He immediately makes me hungry. Like, I know that's just because I'm a fat fuck, but, you know, Moltres makes me hungry. I can't explain why. We might have actually made a mistake not bringing other Pokemon here. Let's go with Strength and hope it doesn't kill it. Ooh, Fire Spin. Well, there's no switching out Chubulon now. Please don't kill it. Okay, we can do that maybe a few more times. Just please do not crit on this guy, Chubulon. I'm gonna go ahead and weaken him a little bit before we try to chuck some Pokeballs at him. And don't worry, I came prepared. I got more Pokeballs than I did when we caught Zapdos. Probably because we didn't have any left when we caught Zapdos. On that, I think that was the last attempt. Yeah, I caught him on like the last Pokeball, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves me correctly, I spent like almost an hour trying to catch Zapdos, so my memory's a little fuzzy on what did and what didn't happen. I just know that I was getting very mad at the fictional chicken a lot. I'm hoping this one doesn't take as long. And maybe it can kind of go back to being my favorite of the three. Because I remember as I was like slowly starting to get mad at Zapdos, I went from, I think he might now be my favorite, to I hate him. Oh, yeesh. Alright, ease up, please. Maybe do... I don't even know if we really can afford to do one more of those. Kind of need to go ahead and start throwing stuff out. Let's go with Brick Break one more time. Yeah, that's not gonna work. See, this might be the issue. He's a little more aggressive than Zapdos was, because Zapdos kind of didn't really do much to us. Or at least he would, but it just wasn't as fast. Let's go with Brick Break. Okay, we're 25 levels under him. This is not going to do any damage at all, but I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, he's red health. We're just going to have to make this work. No. I'm glad I didn't click on that on accident. Come on, let's do this. One ball wonder. 1, 2. Okay. At least you're not as much of a cock teeth. Get it? Cock teeth? We could try another attack. Let's try that. Nice! Okay. You got this shit, Hitmonlee. Realistically, we don't actually even have to catch this guy anymore because we do have 60 Pokemon. But damn it, I spent so much time catching the other two. I will catch this one. 1. Oh, man. Can you tank it? Yeah, I didn't think so. We're just going to send out the other guys and then send out Lapras last, because unfortunately, Bolt Boat can take a decent chunk of damage from him due to its ice typing, but I'm hoping he finds some brothership in this bird that kind of looks like him but not set on fire. Nope, he does not like that. This might not actually kill Furo. Yeah, Fire Spin only does like 15 base power. The problem is like it's just going to keep damaging you over time and you can't switch out. It's just an arena trap move, pretty much. I think they eventually buffed it to doing like 35 damage. Hey, yes! You're my favorite again, Moltres. Moltres' data was added to the Pokedex. Cool! One of the legendary bird Pokemon. Those seeing it are overwhelmed by its orange wings that seem to be on fire. What do you mean seem to be? They are on fire. It's called the Flame Pokemon. 6'7"? Yeesh. You know what? Thank you, Moltres. That was the easiest time of all of them. Okay. You can't fly out of here, unfortunately. But we can hop down here. And, yeah. I don't even know if we can fly from here. Oh, we can. Okay. So, we're going to head back to one island. And here's the thing. When you think about it, what do we have to do next? Save. That's what we have to do next. We've got 62 Pokemon, so we're all good to go for post-game. 7 gym badges. But where can we go now? We have 7 badges, but the 8th gym leader just wouldn't let us in, apparently, because he just wasn't there. Well, since we seem to have ruffled some feathers, I swear I didn't mean to make that joke, some things have changed. If you'll recall, the gym that wouldn't let us in was in the very first town or city that we visited besides our own hometown. Let's check that place out. Yeah, well, we need to get our Pokemon as well. Might as well do a quick little heal. And I am going to recommend, there's no need to bring any, like, because there's no need to bring any, like, Pokemon that aren't just your team here, because next episode, we're actually going to be in for a little bit of a tussle. So, let's go ahead and grab Mimian. There you go, Meowth. Gambling. Thank you, Furo. You were very helpful. And Hitmonlee, you were also very helpful, my friend. Now that we've ruffled some feathers within the organization, let's talk to this guy real quick. Viridian's gym leaders returned. Okay. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know the Viridian leader's identity. But one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Only some of them. Let's see this. Leader question mark. Winning trainers, Gary. So next time on Pokemon FireRed, we're going to figure out just what changed that made the gym leader here come back. And we're also going to figure out just who exactly they are. See you guys then.